The Tony Randall Show. Sponsored by Biz, the detergent booster that adds extra cleaning power every time you wash for whites, colors, all kinds of washable fabrics.
What do you think of the cake? Oh, Bobby, I want you to make sure that your father doesn't come downstairs until everything's absolutely ready. How will I stall him?
Tell him you're pregnant.
Oh, yeah, that ought to slow him down.
Now, Oliver, you get the door. May I do something? What?
I picked up some roasted peanuts. Oh, Miss Rubin, you shouldn't have.
Do you think Dad suspects anything?
No, not a thing. All day long, he kept trying to remind me that this was the 3rd anniversary of his becoming a judge, and all day long, I kept saying, big deal. It nearly killed him.
Oh, Miss Ruby, you are totally unprincipled, and I like that.
Okay. Yes, I think so. Now, everybody, hide. Come on, hide. Come on, Jack. Okay. Judge Franklin. Would you come down here for a moment, please?
Did you want me for something?
Both?
Boy, this really is a surprise. Why? What is this? Is this some special day I forgot? What could it be? Is it because it's my 3rd anniversary on the bench? Oh! I thought everybody forgot all about that.
You sent us all a memo.
Oh! Look at this. Look what I've got in my family, my friends. What a lucky stiff. You know, at a time like this, fella can't find the right words sometimes.
All right, everybody, let's see.
Surprise! Mario, what are you doing here?
Would it be a party without me?
Well, maybe.
I realized that somebody forgot to invite me to your anniversary party. And I knew how bad you feel when you realized your mistake. Put this on a wooden hanger, please. I just had it pressed. Oh, is that devil's food cake?
Oh, I would like to propose a toast. All right. To Walter O. Franklin, an adequate judge. Here.
To adequacy.
Well, I'm overwhelmed.
You've certainly come a long way since that first day you came to work. Wet behind the ears. A green rookie, a stumbling, bumbling babe in the... And not very friendly.
Just a minute now. Let me refresh your memory, Miss Rubner. I was very much then the same man that you see standing before you now.
You were very rude, if not openly hostile.
I was a sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
And the way he was dressed
I look nice.
didn't look much like a judge. I was sitting in my office when I heard a lot of noise.
Bring it in. Keep it moving. This way. Come on. Bring it in here. What's the matter with you? Put it down right there.
Sorry, kid. I'm sorry.
No, that's no good. Pick it up.
No.
Pick it up. Put it over there.
Where?
Over there.
Over here.
Put it down. What's the matter? Are you crazy? Pick it up. Put it over there.
Where?
Right over there. Get a move on. Come on. That's it. Yeah?
I'm Janet Rubner.
Oh, yeah?
You must be Judge Franklin. Welcome. I hope you'll be very happy here.
Who put these flowers here? I'm allergic to flowers. Are they real? Get them out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they'd brighten up the place.
The place looks good enough to me. I'm a judge, not a florist.
Judge, help me! Help me!
Oh, Miss Rubin, thank you for helping.
Oh, just doing my job.
And what exactly is your job?
Well, as I see it, my job is to keep you happy in here, so that you can do your very best job out there in the courtroom.
I like your attitude, Rubner. You might work out.
Oh, I hope so.
I'll just leave you two alone to get acquainted.
Jack, I want you to feel welcome and happy here. Please consider this office your second home.
Judge, I gotta tell you, you are a real lucky man to have a secretary like Miss Rubin.
Well, alone at last.
Whatever do you mean by that?
Whatever you want it to mean, baby.
Judge Franklin.
Call me Walter.
No, I think it's best we remain on a last name basis. It's safer that way.
Whatever you want, for the time being.
Please, Judge Franklin.
Just joking.
Well, let's get down to business. Judge Franklin, if you don't mind, I've taken the liberty of typing up a little list of do's and don'ts of what you may expect of me as your secretary.
What's this?
What?
This don't.
Oh, such a little thing. I didn't think you'd mind.
A little thing? You call refusing to work on Christmas Eve a little thing?
Well, you see, that's the night that my mother and I open our presents.
Humbug! I'm not going to give on this one, Rubner.
Does it have to be that way?
I'm afraid so.
But why?
Because I'm the judge and I say so. And another thing. There'll be quite a few nights when you'll be expected to work late.
Judge Franklin, you leave me no alternative but to tender my resignation. I think even a saint would find your behavior here inexcusable. I'll just go and clean out my desk.
Miss Rubin, I need you. I'm still wet behind the ears. Kind of, you know, a rookie. And let's face it, I'd be nothing without you.
I understand.
What? It was nothing like that. Here's what really happened. It was 9 a.m. when I first entered the office.
That's all right, Your Honor. I have it. Thank you just the same. It's okay. Wait just a minute. I got it. Put it down. Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes?
Hello there. I'm Walter Franklin. You must be Janet Rubner.
I'm Miss Rubner. You're late. Jack, move that box out of the way.
Give my
Thank you. Okay.
Could you help us a little, Miss Rubner?
That's not my job.
Oh, you're right. What exactly is your job?
As I see it, you're in charge out there in the courtroom, and I'm in charge in here.
Well, good enough. I'm kind of new here, and you're an old hand.
I like your attitude. You might work out.
Thank you. Sure hope so.
I'll just leave you two alone so you can get acquainted.
Terwilliger,
Sir?
just because you and Judge Franklin here are friends, don't be foolish enough to look on that as an invitation to drop in here uninvited.
Oh, thanks.
Well, alone at last.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm just joking. That's all.
Judge
You
Franklin,
can call me Walter.
I think it's best we remain on a last name basis.
Whatever you say. For the time being.
No, don't do that. No touching.
Sorry.
Now, let's get down to business. I have taken the liberty of typing up a little list of do's and don'ts of just what you can expect of me as your secretary. This is the do, these are the don'ts.
I don't do coffee. I don't do personal correspondence. I don't do laundry. Do you do windows?
I don't do windows and I don't do jokes.
Sorry. Well, I guess I can speed this up. Instead of seeing what you don't do, I'll see what you do. I do my job. That's it?
And you do yours and obey orders and we'll get along just fine.
Now, just a moment, Miss Rubner. I don't think we can have it quite like that.
Then you leave me no alternative but to tender my resignation.
Honestly, Miss Rubner, you would try the patience of a saint.
I'll just go and clean out my desk.
All right.
All right.
That's what you want.
You can't get along without me.
Well, I'll just have to try.
I have a mother. She depends on me. Oh, I know. It's secretarial work. Oh, I should have known I could never push around a strong, handsome, sexy man like you. What? What?
I'm sorry, Miss Rubner, but that's the way it was.
Here's a tricky biz quiz. Which one of these can you safely add right in the wash? Dry bleach or biz? Very good. Both go in the wash. Both are safe for colors and synthetics. But which will do better on this dirt and grass stain? Gotcha. Watch. Dry bleach and detergent for one, biz and detergent for the other. Now, which got out more? Yep, biz does more than bleach.
Oh, I'd like to get to know ya, have a chance to show ya round for just a while. Take you to places, meet some brand new faces, share a Coke and make you smile. Coca-Cola, Coke adds life from when you see in the town. It's really nice to get to know ya, have a Coke and show ya round for just a while. Coca-Cola adds life and everybody wants it.
Gross exaggeration in all of my life.
I'm telling you what happened.
Jack, tell the judge he's wrong.
All I remember is carrying that heavy box that neither one of you would help me with.
Jack, you at least remember my first day on the bench?
Oh, Judge, I will never forget that day.
Oh, will you tell it or shall I?
Oh, please, sir, please, no more stories.
Okay, I'll tell it. A hush fell over the courtroom as I entered that day.
All rise. Court of Common Pleas, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania is now in session. Judge Maxwell Lambert presiding.
That's Judge Walter O. Franklin, young man.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. No great harm done. We all make little mistakes from time to time. At least most of us do. Yes, I am Judge Walter O. Franklin. Be seated. The case before this court is Gordon versus the Cut Rate Insurance Company of Waukegan. Miss Gordon is represented by Mr. Higgins. Mr. Higgins, please to begin.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is a very simple case.
The relative complexity or simplicity of this case is something I will decide, Mr. Higgins. Present me only with your facts, not your conclusions.
I apologize, Your Honor, but I know this is your first day and you're bound to be a little nervous.
There's not a nervous molecule in my body, Mr. Higgins, but there are many impatient ones. Don't try to butter up this judge.
Oh, no, I didn't mean get on with it. No, sir, I'm sorry. It's just that you are so much better prepared than we are. That's not a compliment. That's a fact, sir. Fact. Plain, simple fact.
Tempus fugit!
On March 21st of this year, my client, Miss Lola Gordon, was driving down a Philadelphia street when her car was hit by Mr. Loman's car. We are suing his insurance agency because of that accident. My client, Miss Lola Gordon, has become uncontrollably promiscuous. Not now, Lola.
I need you.
Later. Here is a complete psychiatric report on my client, which proves conclusively that her mental state was altered by the accident. Further, I have sworn affidavits by men who have had, shall we say, romantic liaisons with Miss Gordon these past few weeks.
Let me see the psychiatric report and the affidavits. Have you anything else to add?
No, Your Honor, I think that sums it up.
Very well, you may rest. Will Mr. Mason Pratt, counsel for the defense, step forward? Be brief, be coherent, begin.
Your Honor, this case is typical of the type of thing we are seeing more and more of these days.
Knock it off. Get to the point.
I'm sorry. You know, most judges would have fallen for that. It is obvious that you are not most judges. Yes, of course. Your Honor, I have only one piece of evidence to present. The affidavits of those men who have had, shall we say, romantic liaisons with Miss Gordon a few weeks before the accident. As you can see, Your Honor, this is not an easy case.
Isn't it?
No, sir.
Correction, Mr. Pratt. It's a very simple case.
It is?
Look to your legal precedents, gentlemen. Florence Nabob versus the Ohio State football team. Mildred Wallerman versus the Fighting 69th. Martha O'Leary versus the Bensonhurst section of Brooklyn. I could go on. But instead, let's save the taxpayers a great deal of money. This case is dismissed.
I don't like this at all, but it certainly is a swift and fair decision. I am pleased to be in the courtroom where it was made.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins. And let me add this. I wish to put the legal community of Philadelphia on notice that Judge Walter O. Franklin is here to judge cases fairly and to hear all sides of every possible argument. But he is not here to waste the taxpayers' money on cases without substance. He is here to expand the meaning of liberty and justice for all.
That's basically what happened. Basically, yeah. With a few minor additions.
All rise. The Court of Common Pleas, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, is now in session. Judge Maxwell Lambert presiding.
Judge Walter O.
What?
Order in the court. Order in the court, please. Jack. I'm Judge Walter Franklin. This is all kind of new to me, being up here in this chairs. I'm used to being down there with you guys instead of up here.
Judge, get on with the trial.
I guess we're ready to go now, so anybody want to go first?
Judge, this is where you announce the case and ask the plaintiff's attorney if he's ready to present his argument.
Roger, I've got it. Yeah, this is the case of Gordon versus the Cut Rate Insurance Company. Well, here we are. So, is the counsel for the plaintiff here?
Here, Your Honor. I'm Rufus Higgins.
Hello, I'm Walter O. Franklin. You want to start the ball rolling for us now, then?
Well, first of all, Judge Franklin, I just want to say how pleased we all are that you're hearing this case today. I mean, we know your record as a lawyer, sir, and gosh, we couldn't be in better hands than yours.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. You know, too often we forget to say nice things to each other here in the court of law.
Judge, watch it. He's trying to butter you up. Tell him to get on with it.
Oh. Mr. Higgins, would you please get on with it? You mind?
I think it's going real good, don't you?
This is a very simple case, Your Honor.
Oh, good.
Are you all right, sir?
Yeah. I'm just a little nervous, that's all.
Well, I hope you are prepared, Your Honor.
For what? Oh, for the case? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I am. We'll soon find out if I am or not.
On March 21st of this year, my client, Miss Lola Gordon, was driving down a Philadelphia street when her car was hit by Mr. Loman's car. We are suing his insurance company because since the accident, my client, Miss Gordon, has become uncontrollably promiscuous.
Who is that man?
What?
That man over there with the
Court reporter, I want you.
Not now. Here is a complete psychiatric report which proves conclusively that my client's state of mind was altered by the accident. Further, I have sworn affidavits by men who have had, shall we say, romantic liaisons with my client these past few weeks.
Could I see the psychiatric report and the affidavits?
Oh, yes, sure. Say.
Thank you. Oh, Lord. This is really something. Wow. Well, with this in mind, what sort of settlement do you think would be fair?
Well, Your Honor, we have really searched our collective consciences, and we believe that any settlement less than $200,000 for this poor woman would be unconscionable.
That's yeah, I'll think of that very seriously.
Judge, you haven't heard from the defense counsel yet.
Yeah, right. Is he here? Yeah, well, we want to hear from him. Every case has two sides, isn't that right? Yeah. Mr. Defense Counsel, Mr. Pratt, you want to do your bit?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, this case is typical of the type of thing we are seeing more and more of these days.
Boy, you said a mouthful.
Judge, tell him to get on with it.
Right. You heard what Jack said.
Yes, of course. Well, Your Honor, I only have one piece of evidence to present. The sworn affidavits of those men who have had, shall we say, romantic liaisons with Miss Gordon a few weeks before the accident. This is a very easy case, Your Honor.
Oh, I don't know. Looks like a toss-up to me.
You mean you're going to toss it out of court?
Dismiss it.
Dismiss it? Is there legal precedent for that sort of thing?
Judge, the legal precedents are on the left-hand side of your desk.
Oh, yeah. Lawrence Nabob in the Ohio State football. Bronco Leary in the Bensonhurst section. I've made my decision. This case is dismissed. I just would like to take a moment to thank my court reporter, Jack Terwilliger. Let's face it, without him, I'd have been nothing.
Jack, where would Judge Franklin be without you?
No, he really runs the show. He's great.
No, this is embarrassing, fellows. I just do my job.
Hey, Jack, haven't you lost a little weight?
Yeah, you're looking a little better. That's good. That's terrific.
I just can't believe how someone can distort things he's seen with his own eyes.
Neither can I.
Me neither.
You know, I remember the first time I met you all.
I think I'm going up to bed. Good night.
Yeah, I've got to go too.
Good night, Dad.
I'll never forget it.
Good night, Bobby.
It was raining. No, it was clear. It was very cold.
Come on, Oliver, let me go and tuck you up, darling. Say good night to your father. Good night, Miss. Good night, Jack.
Mr. Rubner showed me into your office.
Take me home, Jack.
Fine with me.
The judge liked me right off.
Good night.
Good night, Judge.
We're going to finish this tomorrow.
Good night, Judge.
I wasn't too sure about the judge at first, but after he started to talk to me, I realized that this was a man I can have an intelligent conversation with. Little did he know at the time what an important part I would play in his life. Mr. Rubner thought I was an actor or something. Jack thought I was a professional athlete. But the judge knew I was a lawyer with a rather incredible grasp of the law. You know, when they made... I guess you can say they threw away the mold. My parents were immigrants, you know. I had 4 brothers. Their names were Enrico, Pasquale, Vincente, and Skipper.
The Tony Randall Show. Sponsored by Scope, the mouthwash that fights bad breath. and leaves it smelling minty fresh, not medicine-y.